So I agree with you, and I did find that I was not at all sympathetic, and nor did I believe his defense. But having said that, could it be that there's at least one juror that listened to pieces of his direct and his cross about, for instance, I'm not, not trying to shift the blame, and I snapped, and I didn't realize what I was doing, and what's going on, and out of body. Could that sway one juror theoretically?
Not in California. I think if this was in a conservative state, if this was in, I don't know, Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, he would have a chance at a hung jury, right? Because the jury in your case are always going to run something through their own filter of the way they live their lives, right? I always talk about this, and when I talk to young attorneys, I tell them, look, you have to argue differently depending on your jury pool, right? In California, they have a completely different analysis when somebody, murders somebody else because they are, even if it was an affair and it wasn't an affair, right? I don't think he has more than a 1% chance at swaying any juror with that. But I do agree with you. Theoretically speaking, there you could color a heat of passion defense with the snapping and with him being, cutting it against his own interest with the way he's saying, I snapped. I didn't mean. I don't want to put this on anybody else, but I just don't think it's realistic.
Yeah, I agree with you. And one of his lines was, "I'm not a totally abusive husband." Ooh, that's not going to help your case.